In this example, we are going to find the relative extremum for the function 4x cubed minus 3x squared. Relative extremum refer to maximum or minimum point of this function. It occurs when its first derivative is equals to 0. Let's find its first derivative, f prime x. Differentiate 4x cubed is 12x squared. Differentiate negative 3x squared is negative 6x. Let's equal the first derivative to 0. So 0 equals to 12x squared minus 6x. Find its common factors. 12x, 6x, the common factors is 6x. Factorize, we have 2x minus 1 equals to 0. So 0 equals to 6x and 0 also equals to 2x minus 1. Solving this, we have x equals to 0 or x equals to 1 over 2. Now let's form a table. The table consists of first row, interval. How to form this interval? We can refer to number line. Then the critical values happen when x is 0 and 1 over 2. So from there we can form three intervals: negative infinity to 0, 0 to half, and half to infinity. That's how we get these intervals. Then we randomly pick a value in these intervals. For example, pick a value before 0. We can randomly pick any values, for example negative 1. 0 to half, we can choose 0.1. And half to infinity, we can pick 1. Then we substitute these numbers into its first derivative to determine its sign. The exact value is not important. For example, for the first one, when x is negative 1, f prime negative 1 is equal to 12 negative 1 squared minus 6 negative 1. Determine the sign of the f prime. This is positive, this one positive, so it's positive. Then when x is 0.1, substitute 0.1 into first derivative is 12 times 0.1 squared minus 6 times 0.1. Then 12 times 0.1 squared is a positive, minus 6 times 0.1. 12 times 0.1 squared minus 6 times 0.1. You can try to determine its value. 12 times 0.1 squared minus 6 times 0.1 is equals to a negative value. The exact value is not important, it's negative. Then we substitute 1 into x. We'll have 12 times 1 squared minus 6 times 1 is 12 minus 6 is a positive. As a conclusion, this is the positive gradient, this is a negative gradient, and this is a positive gradient. So the curve shape is like this. That means at x equals to 0, the point is positive maximum. This is maximum. At the point x equals to half, that point is minimum. Now we are going to find its maximum and minimum point by using calculator. Substitute 0 into the function of fx. So we say at x equals to 0, f0 is equals to substitute into f, the function of fx is 4 0 cubed minus 3 times 0 squared, which is equal to 0. So therefore 0 0 is a maximum point. Let's carry on. At x equals to half, f half is equals to 4 times half cubed minus 3 times half squared. Let's use calculator. So insert the function 4x cubed minus 3x squared, then calculate half is equal to negative 1 over 4. Therefore, half negative 1 over 4 is a minimum point.